What tactical evolution did helicopter assaults bring to Vietnam War? Imagine a battlefield where speed and surprise are everything. That's what helicopters brought to the Vietnam War. They changed how battles were fought in dense jungles and rugged terrain. At first, helicopters mainly moved troops and evacuated the wounded. But as the war went on, their role expanded rapidly. The A-1 Huey helicopter became a symbol of mobility. It could quickly drop soldiers into combat zones or pull them out, often bypassing obstacles that slowed traditional ground forces. This made surprise attacks on enemy hideouts much easier. One of the biggest changes was the development of hunter-killer teams. Scout helicopters like the OH-6 Cayuse would fly low and slow, searching for enemy positions. Once they spotted targets, attack helicopters like the Ah-1 Cobra would swoop in and fire on them immediately. This pairing made reconnaissance and strikes more effective in the jungle where enemies hid well. Helicopters also changed how fire support and ground troops worked together. Soldiers could be inserted into hostile areas quickly, but this required new tactics. Crews and troops had to coordinate to suppress enemy fire during landing and attack once they were on the ground. The enemy learned to fight back too, using anti-helicopter tactics and concentrated fire to shoot down helicopters during their most vulnerable moments. This new way of fighting made the war more mobile and flexible. U.S. forces could find enemy groups fast and strike before they could scatter. It supported the search and destroy missions, which aimed to locate and eliminate enemy forces quickly. But helicopters also had limits. They were vulnerable to ground fire, and as the enemy improved their anti-aircraft tactics, the element of surprise diminished. Plus, helicopter operations needed lots of logistical support, and troops faced new risks during insertion and extraction. Overall, helicopters introduced a new tactical layer to the Vietnam War. They made operations faster, more adaptable, and more capable of reaching difficult terrain. This shift in strategy helped U.S. forces target enemy concentrations more effectively, but it also meant constantly adjusting to enemy countermeasures.